Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. Normally I have a really cool intro and I tell you, let's see how this week has gone. Unfortunately, I was really busy this week and I just didn't have the opportunity to get a lot of footage of the cool stuff that was going on around school. I am going to go to a game tonight, probably the volleyball. If the weather's fine, I'll go to football. Unfortunately, that's kind of my fault. I just got a little bit too caught up in everything and I just wasn't able to get the footage that I normally get. So, what I wanted to talk about this week is students cheating. And this is something that I wanted to discuss with y'all so that you can see what is cheating and why it kind of frustrates us as teachers. So I wanted to talk, there are three types of cheating that I wanted to talk about. So the very first type of cheating is where you copy another person's work. Like, I do have some footage of this, and it really happened this week of all these students turned in an assignment and all the problems were pretty much the same. Now, I honestly feel like in this kind of case it was a mistake, but there was a really big disconnect between what is cheating and what students feel like cheating is. So anytime you take somebody else's work, whether that's your friend, a parent, or someone online, and you claim that work as your own, that is cheating. So I am going to get some footage of a website that I know and some apps that I know that students use to cheat, and I know about them, and I always give zeros straight for those assignments. The other type of cheating, the second type of cheating, is when you allow another student to copy your work. That is also cheating. The way I kind of think about this is when you allow another student to copy your work, yes, that student is cheating, they are copying your work, but you are allowing it. You have to be able to secure your work. If you don't secure your work, it becomes available to everyone. So that's why that is basically cheating. If you are allowing someone else to copy your work, if it happens without your knowledge, that's a different type of, that's another can of worms. But if you deliberately allow someone else to copy your work, then you are allowing them to cheat off of you, which is cheating itself. Basically, that's like me taking your name and going in and taking the test for you so that you can get credit, but you didn't actually take the test, right? That student that you're allowing to copy up for you isn't actually learning anything or doing anything, so that's why that is considered cheating. And the third type of cheating is when you kind of like, okay, there's 12 problems on this assignment. I'm going to, okay, you take 4, and I'll take 4, and then we'll just copy each other at the end. So notice how it all comes back down to this copying each other in the end. Yes, that is considered cheating. So unfortunately, it's kind of crazy. I know one of the teachers at this campus actually tells his students to do that. He literally goes and tells his students, oh, you just do those 10, you just do those 10, and then get back together, and boom, you have 20 done. But really, you never have 20 done, you only got 10 done. So there are some things, especially with mathematics, where if you do it over and over again, you're going to get better at it. Kind of, the repetition. In football, if you make many tackles, you're going to get better at tackling people. If in volleyball, if you do serves over and over and over, if you do sets over and over and over, you're going to get better at it. Even if you just go out running, if you continue to run and you focus at training when you run, you're going to get better at it. It's the same thing with mathematics, it's the same thing in English, it's the same thing in history. If you continue to think about these historical scenarios within these contexts and you ask these different questions, you're getting those repetitions. You really need to get those repetitions. Now, maybe 20 problems for an assignment might be too many, and you guys know that I don't give you that many problems. But if you do get that many problems, it's probably meant so that you can get those repetitions so that you can get better. I also wanted to kind of discuss something else. It's still cheating, but when when you guys cheat off of each other, I know it is a big problem here at Jefferson. It is a huge problem. I know the answers go around all the time. People taking pictures and just texting each other. I see it happen. I've seen people do it right there in front of me. Like, oh yeah, I'm just going to work on this assignment from another class, and then boom, it's someone else's work. That's not okay. So here's what I want you guys to do is really just, if you ever fall into one of those three categories, it's a problem. You're not hurting anybody else. It's called your integrity. That's where your honesty lies. If you are not going to be honest with your teachers, then you're not going to be honest with yourself, you're going to continue to feel like you can do these things and get away with them, but you actually can't. That's why I am very comfortable just giving zeros on assignments. Any assignment that looks similar beyond coincidence. So maybe student A did these 9 problems and student B did the same 9 problems, but for the 10th problem they both did a different one. It kind of throws me off when I look at it and all the students did the same problems and they all made like the same mistakes. So that's just too much of a coincidence. Yes, you do want to get the correct answers. You do want to get down to getting the correct answers. But that's kind of why I do what I do, and I give you guys the answers all the time. The only time you don't get the answers from me is on a quiz or test. So I hope you guys kind of get the message that I'm trying to tell you is you're really hurting each other and you're hurting yourselves. I know there are students in the top 10% of the senior class that really don't deserve to be there because they have cheated their way into that. That's not okay. That's something that frustrates me. And then when I get those students in my class, I go hard on them because you guys see it in my pre-calculus or my calculus class. Whenever I have seniors, I go hard on people and then their grades fall. And it's like, oh, they've always had A's in their other classes. Well, that's because those students have been cheating. So I don't want to call anybody out. That's not what I'm going to do. And some students said, hey, you should call people out in that cheating video. No, I'm not going to do that. But just know that it does affect you guys. It never affects me. I'm very comfortable just, the student cheated, 0 on the assignment. I'm very comfortable doing that. I don't ever lose sleep over it. And, if you have a problem with it, discuss it with me. I'll tell you exactly why you got a 0. But I've already ranted too long. I need to stop ranting. I just keep talking. But I hope I see you guys at any of the games tonight. Have a great weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday. My name is Mr. Hernandez. Keep working hard. Stay safe.